Well, I wanted to actually revisit that issue of, is it our political party's failure or is it the culture that we have? And I'll tell you one thing. Out of those 4,000 people who are reported there, 3,999, other than Miguna, who is here, were in other political parties. And then after failing in the political parties, they went to be independent. So the question you first need to ask yourself is it that they didn't know before they joined the political parties, the nature, the culture, the type of elections, or the faith they had in those political parties? And I would tell you fast forward what really happens and where you would judge why. You see, in this country, we have a culture where everybody thinks, and I'll tell you majority of those running for office, they don't have a plan, they don't have a manifesto, they don't have political ambitions, they don't even have the political acumen, but it is believed that when you run for political office, it's a shortcut to making money. And you can see this in the later effect. Ask yourself, how many times do you send your journalists to parliament and you beam into the house and you find that in a house of 350, there are only 5 members sitting? 5. You find that in a house of 67, you have 5 people in the house throughout. So you ask yourself, all these people who are fighting to go to parliament, where are they when parliament kicks off? Secondly, do an audit of every member of parliament who has been in this session, the 12th parliament, and ask each one of them, one by one, how many times did you contribute to a motion in parliament or to debate in parliament? You will be surprised that more than 80% of them will not tell you they spoke in parliament probably more than 5 times. There are some who have, as we close parliament, never spoken. Lastly, do an audit and ask all of them, out of all of you, almost 500 members, how many bills did you sponsor to parliament? Or even not even bills. Correct. How many motions? A motion to discuss. How many have you sponsored? 0. Nothing. But then turn the reverse side and ask the same 500 members, how many trips have you made to the US? 20. You'll be surprised that every single member has traveled within the year more than 5 times. That is the story. The belief that most of them have is this, that if you find your way to that house, you are most likely to be economically better off. You're going to be earning more. You have more chances of traveling around the world. You have more chances of earning an allowance, not knowing that the reverse is true.